Oh, we're going to go over a couple things, the common problems with some double hung windows that you may be having. So first thing we're going to go with is sometimes you close your window and the locks won't engage. And what happens is you actually end up pulling the top sash down a little bit. And when you go to do your locks, they won't engage because the top sash is down. So you always want to make sure your top sash is up, helps your windows engage and lock. The most common problem that we have is a lot of times after you clean your window, you tilt it in and clean it. You go to close it, and you put it back up in, and now it won't slide up and down. It's really hard. So the tendency is want to push, and actually you can actually do damage by pushing if it's not moving freely. So I always recommend that after you clean a window, you just wiggle it a couple times, because there's a pivot pin in there that goes into your counterbalance that actually will jump out of the counterbalance, and now you're trying to force the counterbalance open. So here's the pivot pin right here. This is usually the type of counterbalances that we use, and when it's open like that, your pin sits in here, and then what happens when you're cleaning your window, it jumps out and you're rotating over the cam lock so it won't move. So that's why I always say wiggle it, because what you're trying to do is wiggle it to get it to drop down in, and when you close your window, then the counterbalance will start moving again.